What's up, everybody? My name is Mike, and one thing you might notice is that my brother Nick is not here. Where's Nick, you might ask?
I'm right here.
He's not anywhere. You're never going to see him again.
I'm right here.
The other thing you might notice is that I'm here to do a playthrough, but I don't have a game in my hand. Why is that, you might ask? Because I'm actually playing Catan Console Edition, which is now available at PS4, PS5, and Xbox with crossplay enabled. And this video is sponsored by Dovetail Games, who makes Catan Console Edition. So I'm going to take you through a playthrough of this new edition, all the features that it has, because it has a bunch of awesome stuff like deluxe bonus maps from like World Championship games you can play on the same board layouts as literal champions. And you can play cross-play, play online. You can do local co-op with a card companion app so that people can't take looks at your cards and all sorts of awesome things like that. I'm gonna take you through an overview of how this edition works, what it provides, a little bit about how Catan plays, and then take you through a full playthrough of Catan Console Edition. Again, big thanks to Dovetail Games for sponsoring this playthrough. Make sure you check out the links in the description of this video to find out more if you want to get Catan Console Edition. And of course, elephant in the room, Klaus Teuber just passed away, the creator of Catan. So I just want to take one moment to give a bunch of love to Klaus, because for many of us, very much ourselves included, we would not be here playing board games if it were not for Catan sending us off on that wonderful journey. So big thank you to what you created. So many games that we enjoy are directly as a result of what you made. So thank you. Let's get right into an overview. Again, check out links for Console Edition right here in the description of the video, and here's an overview.
In Catan Console Edition, the full game of Catan is available to play in all its digital splendor on the console of your choice. In this game, you'll be trying to build settlements and cities, engage in trade, and build roads to be the first player to reach 10 points. Each player's turn begins by rolling dice. Each hex on the board pertains to a resource type such as wood, brick, sheep, wheat, or ore. When the dice are rolled, whichever hex or hexes have that number will activate, and for them, each settlement you have around those hexes, a resource of that hex type will be gained. If a player has a city next to that hex, it produces 2 of that resource. Once resources have been handed out, a player can use their resources to build if they wish. They can build roads, settlements, cities, or they can purchase development cards. If they don't have the resource they need, they can trade with the player, and here you can pop up a menu to propose a trade showing what you will give up and what you expect to get in return for the trade. You can toggle over to the maritime trade if you'd rather trade with the bank, but this is usually a less favorable exchange rate. If you want, you can send your road from a previously placed piece of your color. This will cost 1 wood and 1 brick. If you now have a road that is at least 5 sections long and is longer than any other player's road, you will claim the longest road award, which is worth a point. If space allows, you can build a settlement, making it so that you are gaining resources from hexes more often. They are also worth 1 victory point. If you want, you can upgrade a settlement to a city for 2 wheat and 3 ore. This replaces the settlement and is worth 2 points and produces 2 resources every time it activates. Developments have a variety of effects, including gaining resources, making the robber move, allowing you to steal a resource from a player around that hex, and also blocks that hex from producing, and more. Players will go around taking turns, moving the robber, building and proposing trades until one player reaches 10 points, making them the winner.
Alright, so we are now just getting first set up in this game and getting all figured out where we're going to be able to place our starting settlements and things from which we will hopefully build our great empire. I'll be playing as blue. We're starting off down the way. Maybe I'm going to be the king of sheep. I don't know, I'm down here in sheep territory. So we're going to have to see how that plays out here. This is what, near my 5? Okay, 5 and 11 are going to be hits for me. 3, 8, and 4, that is. 3, 8, and 5. Alright, so there's already a trade on the table. Let's see, let me pull up my little, down here at the bottom, as you can see, I have a note of my cards. I've got 1 wood, 1 brick, 1 ore right now. They want me to give up my brick for a wheat. I think I'm going to pass on that. I'm going to go ahead and reject that trade. Because something else, I want to get a road going kind of early, get figured out where I can go to. I might try to make my way down to the water, I wonder. Because I am sort of on the, down near a couple of spots. Alright, they want me to get rid of my wood for a week. Gonna pass on that too. No, thanks. And you can just toggle on off if you don't want to be open to trades at all. If you know in between this turn, you're like, I'm not going to be making deals with anybody. That's not necessary here. You can definitely do that. So we'll see. We'll see what we get here. All right. Yeah. Still don't want to do that. Let me get this turn in first, everybody. All right. Let's roll some dice. All right. 9. Count them. 9. I like how it goes like little tornado, sucks up the wheat and the wood here. This does not go for me.
which is a bummer. I did get a brick along the way, though, so I've got a wood, 2 brick, a sheep, and an ore. Well, if I knew I was going to get a second brick, I would have, like, maybe traded, you know? This is, like, our little building costs and things, so can't build a settlement. Let's get a road built, though, so I will go ahead and build ourselves a road. We can afford a road. I think I want, I'm gonna build it over here and maybe make it over to like the little brick maritime trade spot. So we'll do that, and that will end my turn. All right, 8 got rolled, so this can give me a wood. We're into that. If we can build up where that white is and get that ore, that'd be nice. So now they're asking for a brick. I can receive a wood. I think I'm gonna reject that. So I'm trying to see if I can get a wheat. Someone's gonna trade me like a wheat for something, and I think I could maybe get some out of it. Get another sheep. I can get rid of a sheep for like a wheat or something. Then I could have what I would need to build a settlement once I get my roads built out. So we'll see here. We'll see here. Give it the wood for a wheat. Sure, let's go ahead and do that. 8's gonna come up. I can sense it. I'll get my wood back. Boom. Traded. Ooh. I can gain another ore for a brick. That's interesting, because I'm curious if I can get like upgraded to a city kind of early. If I can start generating more resources. Let's go ahead and accept that as well. Why not? Let's try some stuff out. Big old tan. So there's going to be ore up there. And a brick, huh? Okay. Alrighty. Let's roll some dice. 9. I gotta get to the 9 spots. The 9 spots are rolling right now. Wooden wheat for 9, is it? Alright, I'm just gonna double check. I don't think there's anything I can build right now, so I had one more. I need one more ore, one more wheat. Let's see if we can trade someone a sheep for an ore, maybe. Let's propose a trade. That might be nice. So I'm gonna say you're gonna give me an ore, or rather, they're gonna get themselves a sheep. I'm gonna get an ore. Confirm that. So boom. Oh, we got someone who would take that trade. All right. Boom. So I got rid of a sheep. I got an ore. I guess in this case, I'm going to propose a trade of maybe a sheep for a wheat, because maybe someone will go for it. So let's go ahead and do that. Does anybody in their kingdoms, oh gosh, want to give me a wheat for a sheep? You can see again there, the little X's means no, check mark means I'll go for it. No one's into that trade. That's all right. We don't need it anyway. We'll go ahead and move on here. 9s are hitting y'all, I'm telling you. Oh my gosh. Wouldn't we? Maybe that's why I don't want to trade wheat. I got all my wheat over here. I'm going to hoard that. Hunt of a wheat, so we can roll a 4. Get myself a wheat that way, just straight up from maybe somewhere my settlements are. If I have proposing trades all day, trading, asking for stuff, if I have it or not. Of course, they don't know what I have, so I forgive them, but it's just like, I just don't have the brick right now. Another 8. All right, that'll mean a wood for us. That's good. Take that, please. Alright, so I can give a sheep for a wood. I think I'm going to decline, because if I do come across a brick, then again, I have stuff for roads and things. They'll give me 2 wood. I will accept 2 wood for the sheep. I'll accept it. That's a lot of wood, you know. 2? Alrighty. Way up there, a little sheep pasture. You know what? I'm gonna counter this. Obviously, I don't have the brick, but I'm gonna say, hey, buddy, what about a wood? You give me that wheat that we're talking about. They did not go for it. They did not care when I said that. They were not happy. All right, B for 11. Well, I'm getting the sheep. All right. I'm gonna get a sheep. So I don't have any brick. Again, let me see. I'm going to propose a trade, and I'm going to see if we can get anyone into the idea of getting me a wheat. So I'll just go for 1 wood for a wheat, straight up. And if they don't do that, then I'll offer up 2 wood. All right, that's nays across the board. So we're going to go 2 wood for a wheat. Someone's got to take that. There we go. All right, we'll accept that trade. Now it gives me 2 wheat and 3 ore, because you can see our little building cost is a way to upgrade your settlement to a city, which gives you another victory point. We're, of course, racing to 10 points, and it produces double. So I'm going to build that city, just so I can hope to hit some double resources. I'm going to go over here, because I have wood, ore, and brick all around me, and 8's pretty likely to roll, so I'm hoping that I can, start generating more resources that way. And see what happens. Of course, it's up to the dice. All right. I think that's all I want to do. So we're going to end our turn here. Roll the big 10, is it? That doesn't help me. That's the problem. All right. We got some negotiating time, folks. 4. There we go. That'll give us a wheat. We like that. Okay. So what else is going to do here? Brick. They want me to give brick. I don't have it. Just don't have it. If you rolled a 5, I'd be happy to take the brick. All right. Give them a wheat for a sheep. I think I'm good. I'm trying to get an ore, because I want to get a development card, see what we can make happen there. Another 4, another wheat. Okay. I'll take that. If I'd known the forests were going to come up a bunch, I would have put my city there, but it's all right. People are desperate for brick, because 10's hit a couple times. I'm not sure if 5's rolled at all yet. Maybe it's going to roll right now. Nope, a 10 did, though. Well, I get somebody brick. So let's see who's getting brick off of that. Red is getting brick. What could I offer them? Maybe a sheep. Let's see, we'll trade. We'll trade a sheep. So I'm going to give up a sheep, and someone's going to give me an ore. Or a brick. Brick, so we can do a road. Nah, no one's going for it. I think I'm just going to accept my losses here. I'm going to take a break, wait on it, see if I can't build up my resources a little more. 9. Is that wheat and wood over there? No one's rolled a robber yet. No 7s have come up. That's kind of interesting. Wow, people are so desperate for brick. I'm just gonna turn off my trade, saying, "Don't trade with me. I won't talk to you." If I get a brick, believe me, if I get a brick, I'm keeping that brick. For me. That's for me. Snake Eyes again. Second time that's rolled. So what I'm wondering is if I should go down to the brick-specific maritime trade spot where you can turn in 2 brick for a resource, or should I go down to the generic one where you can turn in any 3 of a kind for a resource? I think I might do that just because brick hasn't been rolling. Not that, like, it doesn't mean it's not going to roll over and over again now. But, you're kind of like, ugh. I don't know. We'll have to see. Gotta get the resource first. I desperately need a brick to be able to build it. Oh, they traded brick. All right, Ryan gave up a brick. That's interesting. Ryan can be bought. So I see. Let's roll a 5. 7. Ooh. Interesting. So the robber's going to move. And I'm going to be able to steal from somebody around the robber. And then also, whoever's around, whatever hex is on from the robber, it will not produce. So, I think I'm going to go up here to the forest, just because they've got 2 settlements around there. It's just too much. And I can steal from Ryan, take that wood. That's good. Alright, let's see if anyone will give me an ore, because I want to get like a development card, so I'll give up a wood for an ore. Let's see if anyone will go for that. Alright, we got a taker. Accept that trade. Let's go for a development card here. It's going to take a sheep, a wheat, and an ore. Alright. We got Year of Plenty. Take any 2 resources from the bank, add them to your hand. They can be 2 of the same resources or 2 different sources. So I can't use this turn, but starting next turn, I probably will use that. I can use that to get some stuff done. So that is awesome. I'll very much take that. I was hoping for something kind of like that. It's like, let me get something that's, you know, kind of nice like. I'll let myself up back to trades here. Let's see what we get. I don't have much. I'm kind of resource poor, to be honest. So if I give up my wood, I can get an ore. Sure, let's go for that. The third 2 that's rolled. Wow. All right. The sheep up there are fruitful. They multiply. Don't have a brick to give up. I would love if like 8 specifically rolled. Let me get 2 wood now because I have a city there, so it's going to produce double. We're loving that. I was trying to figure out if I want to get like a longest road. What's going to be my pathway to do that? We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Let's roll some dice. 6. Alright, doesn't help me. Got 2 wood. But I could play my Year of Plenty card now, so I will do that. So we'll play this card. I get 2 resources. Now, I think I'm definitely going to get a brick. I might just get 2 brick, to be honest, because they haven't been coming up. Now, allow me to build 2 roads. So let's do that. Let's take 2 brick. And what that will build, I'm going to build a road. I'm going to build a road down here. So that if I then build a settlement down there, I can open up that kind of trading lane. And then we're going to build another road. I'm going to build it right here, so I can hopefully kind of snake up to the middle and maybe connect up to get along this road. I do have a 4-segment road, so we're close to along this road. There we go. Do that. 4, here we go. Get some wheat finally. Road built. Ooh, road built. So you get to place 2 roads instantly. I love that card. So now red has the longest road, so we have to build a longer road if we want to take that from red. And I like that they make little banners along the best road. It's a nice little touch to be like, my road's cooler. It's won awards. And that's, of course, worth points. So now they're in the leader. They have 5, now 6 points to all the rest of us on 3 points. So we gotta get some... we gotta do some catching up here. Alright, so I could give up an ore for a wood. I don't think I will do that. I'm really hoping if a 3 can manage to get rolled, I could transform. Ooh, 2 wood though for an ore. Negative 6 to our guns. If I could get that 3 to roll, I would get 2 ore, then I could go and build a city on my other settlement straight away. It's 2 more wood, so I'm glad I didn't make that trade. Ha! I got to keep my ore, and I got the 2 wood. Get wrecked, nerd. Alrighty. Alrighty. Gotta get some bricks going. I would love to give you brick, but I don't have my own. Because I finally got it, and I spent it. to see if anyone will give me a wheat for a sheep and just get another development card. I might do that. Let's roll some dice first, see what we get. 12! Wow, 2s and 12s now have rolled quite a bit. 3 2s, I think, in the first 12 now. Those are not supposed to happen that often. We've only rolled 1 7 compared to a total of 4 between 2s and 12s. That's pretty wild. But the odds are just the odds, aren't they? They're not necessarily what's going to happen. So let's propose a trade. Let's see if anyone will give me a sheep. Oops. A sheep for a wheat. Why not, right? Maybe someone will go for it. People are wise to my ways. All right, we're just going to hang on then. Just kind of recoup, gain some goods. 11. Wow, these high numbers, these edge case numbers are hitting. That gives us a sheep. That's good. 5 gives us another sheep. All right. And gives us 2 brick. Here we go. 5s are my number. We need a lot more 5s. 8. 2 wood. Whew. All right, so I'm going to build a settlement for sure on my turn. So they want me to give up 1 of my sheep for a wood. I have 4 wood already. I'm going to reject that. Let's see. I feel like I'm okay on that. So what I could do is I could build a settlement. Please don't roll a 7 now. 8 again. More wood. Let's go. All right. So... Some decisions. What I'm wondering, I could build down on the old docks there. I could build a settlement, which can give me a victory point. I think one thing I also need to do for my own kind of self-preservation is I need to build a road. Oh, I can't go past there because they built a settlement. That's right. So maybe I don't need to worry so much about that just yet. Kind of don't want to lose. Nah, maybe I'll cancel that for a second and think about that. All right, but I will build a settlement. I'll build a settlement down there at the bottom. So means now 5 hits, I'll get that brick as well, and that opens me up to slightly more favorable trades. So let's do this. I'm gonna build a road. I'm gonna build a road up here, and then get a development card. All right, we got ourselves a chapel, so that's gonna be worth the victory point that you reveal at the end of the game. So that's kind of nice. I'm actually on, I guess, 5 points, not 4, but that's a secret. That's good. We'll take that. All right, 4 hits. That's going to get us a wheat. Recoup some of our resources we lost. So I can give up an ore, which I don't have, so we'll reject that. Again. Wow. These edge numbers. That's wild. People are looking for ore. They're trying to upgrade to them cities, it looks like. So give up a wheat for a sheep. I think I'm okay. I think I'm alright. We'll go there. So look at 2 sheep. Okay, so they got a city now. 5. That's going to get us a sheep. 2 sheep, rather, because we have a city there. That's nice. Oh, sorry. And 3 brick. That's right. 5s are the number. 5s are the number. So I can receive a wood for a wheat. Don't need that. Thanks, though. Very please. Oh, gosh. I can give them a wheat and get an ore and a wood. Fine. I'll accept it. I'll accept it. It's just too much good stuff. Tomb gets out here. Alright. Now, see, people think, oh, they got all the wheat. That was the one I had. Sorry. Not doing that. I'm not going to tell them that I'm out. I'm all out, but I'm back. I'm busy right now. Don't All right, let's roll some dice, eh? 5, here we go. That's gonna be another 2 sheep. Or another sheep, rather, and then 3. Count them. 3 brick. Wow. So let's see. The longest road from red is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections long. I could just build a ton of roads, but I don't know if that's like, you know, a little unwise or what. But if I can get a wheat, let's build a couple. Let's build a couple. We gotta use these resources lest the robber comes around. So I'm gonna build down there at the bottom. Boom. And then I'll do that again and just kind of continue on my little merry way. So that'll allow me to build a settlement if I need. Let's see who's gonna give me some wheat here. So let's do this. Let's propose a trade. I'm gonna propose a brick or a wheat. Let's just see if anyone will take that. If not, I'll up it to 2 brick or a brick and a wood. No. Okay. So I'll go 1 wood, 1 brick for a wheat. I mean, that's a road right there waiting to happen. Who's not taking that? Yeah, that's why I thought you're taking it. Alrighty, we'll accept that trade. Alrighty, so I'm gonna build a settlement down there. I'm just really working the bottom here. Let's build one final road right there. Take the longest road, at least for the moment. I'll just keep cruising the coast if I need to. I think that'll do just fine. Alright, we'll do that. Built 3 roads in a turn. Got a little achievement right there. How good, how good. Oh, I thought that's at 5 again. I was like, oh my gosh, here we go. Well, that'll give us a wheat. So I can receive a brick for an ore. No, I'm good. War's been a little bit hard to come by lately. I would love a 3 to roll. That'd be great. Was that a 4, maybe? It's under the trees. It rolled into the forest. 4. Okay. That'll be another 4, or wheat, rather. We'll take that. Oh, they're coming down there. So give up a wood, which I don't have, for a sheep. I need a 3 to hit so bad. If we can go instant city, wouldn't hate it. Wouldn't hate it. If it doesn't come up, I might just go for another like development card. Another 8, couple of wood. Here we go. Ooh, first night out. Where are they going to move the robber? Don't come down here. They're coming to mine, aren't they? Get out of here. Get out of here. I dislike that very much. Oh, well. Maybe I can roll a 7 and move them and do a spite play. Alright, give a wheat for an ore. I will accept that trade. We will accept that trade. Alright. Give a wheat for a sheep. We will deny that trade. Alright, let's roll these dice. We only got 6 cards. I would love the robber to come up. That'd be great. 8. Alright. Well, at least I got some wood out of it. Let's see. How can I get another brick? Maybe I can propose... Because what I'm thinking is I want to get down to this other dock and build a settlement before Orange gets down there. So let's see if I can offer up an ore for a brick. And I might be willing to throw out 2 ore for a brick. Oh, we already got a taker, so we're good there. Okay, I'll accept that trade. Alright, so assuming this lets me do this here, we're going to build a road. I can, in fact, build. Add on to my longest road and go for a settlement. Block out Orange. Sorry. And, ooh, we're on 8 points. Really on 9. All right, we're looking good. I'm lower on resources. I don't have to worry about getting robbed or, you know, having to lose stuff because of that. 5, see? Oh, brutal. I'm going to get a sheep, but I would have gotten 3 brick, but the robber's standing on my lands, taking all my bricks. They want me to give up an ore for a brick. I think I will deny that. Man. That was a well-placed robber. Now it's trying to get 4 brick if 5 came up, so it's extra smart for someone to put someone there. Give up a wood for a sheep. No, I'm good. Thanks, though. Huh. That's a 4, is it? Just a little wheat. All right, 4 the hard way. A little wheat, a sheep up there. Okay. I might go for a development card on this turn. So I don't know if I'm going to have anything to build per se. So we'll see. I think I might go for a development card. 8. All right, a couple more wood. That's good. Ooh, night. All right, that's going to move the robbers. That's good. At least I'll get off my brick spot. I mean, that's lame. It goes and blocks out some more stuff that I built, but whatever. I'd rather have the brick open, I suppose. I can live without the wheat. But I don't love it. Wow, they traded 3 sheepies. Ooh, give up a wood for an ore. I will do that. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, we're in the lead, but I gotta get a little more done here. Let's roll some dice. 7. All right. Who do I want to steal from? I'm trying to think of what out here is really, I mean, this is an 11 spot. I'm gonna go up here to the 6 because it's just pretty surrounded. And let's steal from Asla. All right, got a brick out of that. That is beautiful. Well, let's see. Let's see if we can get people to trade me for stuff for a city. I don't know if anyone would go for it, but let's show for it. They're going to get a wood. I will get an ore. We'll see if anyone's into that. Which hand's going to... No. No. Okay. What about a wood and a brick? I don't want to do that. Now I'm going to go for development cards. Get a development card. Got a knight. All right. And I think I will build a road and just keep adding on to my road, and then also make it so that if I get fair enough away, I could add on to do another settlement. So let's do that. All right, 9. I don't think that helps me. Okay. Turned off my trades here for a little bit just because I only have the one ore anyway at the moment. All right, 6. That's gonna be double wheat. I'll open it up and see if anyone would be offering up here. No, can't do that. Okay. Ooh, can't do that. Have the brick to get the sheep. Ooh, 7. All right. I'll bet you it's coming down to that brick spot again where I was. Just gonna guess. No? To the wheat spot? Wow, they played largest army. Okay, cool. Yeah, played a bunch of knights. They just moved them straight away. On a wood spot? What spot? Lamb. Don't love that. But I suppose on my turn I can play my knight card. Whoa! Look at those dice. That's awesome. I don't know what that rolled. That was a 3-7. Oh. Where to move the robber? I'll go up here. And then we'll steal from... Oh, but they have... Steal from us again. Got an ore. Got an ore. Alright. I'm going to play a night card now. And move the robber. Over here. Stuff Masla again, sorry. Get another ore. Alright. Got that move a robber twice in a turn achievement. Let's go! Alright, let's just leave it right there. A little something. 7 again. Now the robber's all over the place. Oh gosh. Where are they going to move? I did just... No, I did steal from you. Show me mercy. Show mercy! Man. Stole one of my ores. I suppose I am in the lead, so maybe steal from the leader is a not so bad technique. Ooh, 11. I don't get a sheep out of that. We'll get 2 sheep out of that, rather. Nice. So I could get a development card on my turn. 11 again. Get a couple sheep. Interesting. I'm flush with sheep. I'm going to open it up. Oh, yeah. Plenty card played. Here we go. Alright, they built a settlement. No. I don't think a single 3 has been rolled. We got my city built up around that ore, and I don't think it's ever come up. Maybe early on? Let's roll these dice, I think. Yeah. Speaking of, here we go. There's that 3. Awesome. Okay. So let's try to get another wheat. I'm going to offer up 2 sheep. No wheat. That's such a good deal. Who's not taking that deal? Oh, what do you want, the world? Alright, maybe I'll offer... Well, I want to do 3 sheep for a trade. I'll just trade it so that no one else gets benefited from it. I could do it, though. So, yeah, let's open up our trades again. I'll switch over to a maritime trade. So since I have those settlements down there, I get a 3 for 1. So I'll do 1, 2, 3 sheep for a wheat. That way no one gets benefited but the bank. You guys could have had it. You could have had some sheep. But you didn't want them. So now look where you are. Nowhere. I think I'm going to build a city down the way. Because I think I'm going to go here, down in between my spots. Boom! Because it'll get me that victory because I had the sneaky sneak chapel. Just like that. Look at me go. Look at, I'm a giant. That guy's real big. Boom. So I put the sneak style there because I actually had that extra victory point in the pockets. But look at all the fireworks celebrating me go. Boom. That's how we do it. That's how we do Catan. People could have traded. They could have gotten something. And they said no. So I said, okay, listen. Simple enough. I'm going to crush you now. I'm going to trade with the bank and just win the game.
And that is it for my playthrough of Catan Console Edition. Now, like I said, this is completely cross-play compatible online with different consoles, PS4, PS5, Xbox. You can play those online. You can do local play. As you saw, I was just playing against AI characters. There's a card companion, so you can even play against multiple people in the same room and not have everyone see your cards and things like that. There's a bunch of ways to engage with this game, which is already, for most of us, a big time classic, so it's nice to have it even more available than ever before. You can literally play with fellow Catanians around the world. One more time, big thank you to Dovetail Games for sponsoring this playthrough. If you want to find out more about Catan Console Edition, there's links to their website where you can buy the game, find out all sorts of information, frequently asked questions, all sorts of things like that in the description of this video. Be sure to check that out. And until next time, I'm Mike. Again, Nick is gone forever. We'll never see him again. He's sitting right there. That's the joke. Nick, say something so they know you're alive. That could be CGI. So that's it for me at the Game House. I am Mike. That was Nick, and we'll catch y'all next time.